I'm ready to start planting for the winter indoor gardening challenge. I have this cool seed starting kit. It was actually donated to a local charity that has community gardens. And yes, of course, some of these starts are going to go to them. So I've got those. Potting soil. I have various potting soil mixes that we're going to use. Oh, this is really dusty. Dang. Shoot, was this the thing you're supposed to mix with water first? Oops. Oops. I have been spoiled because I recently have been using organic potting mix that does not need that. Well, poop. Okay, well this is what we're gonna do. It's not ideal, but we're gonna put this on the bottom. We're going to use this part for our seeds that don't really like to stay that wet. So that would be rosemary, lavender, thyme, oregano, the ones like that. And again, it's not perfect, but I'm not taking all of these out. I feel like I may have done the same stupid thing last year, actually, to be quite honest. This is probably a pattern. I should probably analyze that. Okay, got our scissors. Oh, this is so much better. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm making a huge mess. That is totally fine because I have a nice trash bag down underneath this. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. I'll show you up close. I'm gonna make sure each hole is filled nicely. There we go. And then I'm gonna poke a little hole, poke a little hole, poke a little hole in each one, and that is where our seed is gonna go. So we'll start with lavender. Got some leftover seeds. Let's find the here's our label, True Lavender. And all we're gonna do, I feel like I have you angled badly. Let me see if I can find something else to angle you with a little higher. There, maybe that's a little better. You are currently being propped up by, I should say, poncho set and a board game. That is what is holding the tripod in its place. Okay, so True Lavender, and then, let's see, I just had it in my hand. Oh, there it is. So we're gonna put the True Lavender down. And we're going to put a couple of seeds in each one. I mean, as much as you can, considering these are some teeny tiny seeds. Oh, and I put them at the wrong end. Damn it. Okay, well, whatever. True Lavender. So that I know that I put something there, I'm going to put those down. And then other end, let's do some rosemary. Can we find the rosemary seeds? Parsley, tulsi, coneflower. Ah, rosemary, there it is. Okay. And same thing, a couple of them in each. Again, they are teeny tiny seeds, which means you're gonna get more. You're gonna get more. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and plant 12. I'm planting them in this. I'm planting them in jugs. So I feel like that's probably a lot. Rosemary. Okay. So rosemary, I've had a little luck growing. Lavender, I've never been able to keep one alive until it actually is like a mature plant. So, all right, rosemary's done. Check. Now, we're going to plant a couple that I need for my business. Calendula is the first. Calendula, in many ways, is the backbone of my business. It is an herb that has tons of great benefits for your skin. It's really soothing. It's really nourishing. It is anti-allergenic. And it does have some healing properties for some skin disorders. I do not remember which ones off the top of my head, but it really negatively affected my business this year that I did not have enough calendulas growing. So we're going to plant them in here, but as soon as it is the appropriate temperature, there will also be ones planted at the property, and I may even plant some in the greenhouse kits that I do. All right, calendula, pop. Now let's do this. Cover them babies up. So we'll just see how they do. I have tons of calendula seeds, so if they don't grow, I have reinforcements. So last but not least on this one, we have some water. I will be watering them from the top for a while until seeds come up, but then I'll switch to watering from the bottom to prevent mold and gnats. So that one is ready to put on a shelf in a minute. So most of the ones I'm planting next won't need quite so many. A few of them I guess will, when I think about it. So let's fill these. So next we're going to do cayenne. Oh, there's no more left in that. That's fine. I've got several containers. So cayenne is another one that is becoming a mainstay of my business. People really love cayenne creams because they are such good pain relievers. I'm going to try and put a couple in each thing. These are also going to go in my indoor milk or outdoor milk jug garden. But these, I would definitely be making a lot more money if I had planted more of these, but I had no idea that it was going to work this well. So there is that. Okay, a few of those left. There are more than 2 of these in any given thing, but okay. Cayenne, check. Put it right there. Cover them up real quick. Let's see. So I also really need to do arnica, but I don't have the arnica down here and ready. So we'll do chamomile. Chamomile is another plant that has amazing, amazing, amazing skin properties. Super soothing. Mine grew okay this year, but not the way I really wanted it to. I'm gonna stagger plant them, so that's why we're not planting a ton. And these are a special type of chamomile, Zloty Land, and they are from Lark's Homesteadish. So thanks, Larks. Hope you're staying safe in this little snowpocalypse. Next I'm going to do Evening Primrose. Evening Primrose has some really cool properties for skin healing, for skin health. I have never been able to get it to grow well enough to use it for anything, but I'm gonna keep trying. Eventually I will get an Evening Primrose. Yes, I will. I'm just gonna do one row of those. I will probably be stagger planting these as well. Evening Primrose. Those. They're another one with really teeny tiny seeds. So I'm sure there's going to be way more than is needed. All right, we're going to do one of sage. Oh, wow, that was a lot. I haven't had the greatest luck of growing sage either. It usually doesn't make it very long with me, but darn it, I am committed and I'm trying. And sage is just, it's a great seasoning, but it's also got a lot of skin, or not skin, but health properties. You can make some amazing menopause teas to help stop hot flashes and some of the other symptoms. Let's do one more. Let's do parsley. I need parsley for my kitchen, actually. Not so much for anything fancy, just for my kitchen, for food, cooking type things. Okay, I'm not going to plant a ton of it. 6 is plenty for this moment. And then we're going to do a little bit of tulsi. From Strictly Medicinal Seeds. I'm not sure how they came into my possession because I've never ordered from them. I've heard a lot about them. I know other people like them a lot, but I haven't. So Tulsi is another one. I want it for my food. I didn't save and dry nearly as many as I should have for my garden this year. So gonna go ahead and do them. They're also a good one to sell if I get enough of them. So let's water these. Now I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna get the arnica and then I'll explain what I'm doing. Next we're gonna do arnica. Now these arnica, this is actual arnica in a package that I bought from the local herb store. Unfortunately, it fell on the floor and dumped out. So none of this can be used for anything other than planting, but it does have seeds in it. So I was like, you know what? We'll just plant all that we have and see what happens. Arnica is another one that is super, super, super good medicinally. My customers that like it don't just like it, they love it. They recommend it to everyone they've ever known. So this one is a kind that is from Mexico. So I gotta find its, okay, Mexican arnica. We're gonna go ahead and cover those up real good. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and get more ready to plant in here because like I said, they say it's hard to grow and it's also one that my customers love. So we're just going to plant all that we have. I don't know if any or all of them will come up. If all of them come up, I will have some very happy customers who will also be very pain-free. Okay, there we go. Mexican arnica it is. Where did I just put the spoon? Oh, there it is. If you have ever grown arnica, I would love to know your experience with it. Okay. Now, this end I'm going to actually, let's see. Maybe I should start at this end. Let's do that. That way the arnicas are separated nicely. I think I'm gonna have to put some of this back in the bag. Anyway, all right, so we also have regular arnica. So we're gonna put those in here, and we're just gonna try and find if there are any seeds. There should be. Oh yeah, there definitely are. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my little holes. They're just gonna be a little bigger this time. And I'm just gonna put a flower in each and see what happens. A flower or a chunk of seeds. Either I will have a million or I will have none. And also, if they're not doing good, I will be buying these at a local herb fair because I need arnica, and I really, really hate buying herbs for my business. Like my claim to fame is that I grow or harvest everything I can. I try to grow or forage everything for my business, so I 100% know where everything comes from. But unfortunately, in real life, it's not always as easy as it sounds. So, okay, we're gonna put some of this back in the bag, and then we'll plant our echinacea. And if we have extra space, we'll plant extra cayennes because we always need them. So we have arnica, regular. We have echinacea, and I think that's everything except for something I had upstairs that I found afterwards, and I don't remember what it is. Oops. I mean, I like echinacea, but this is a little more slots than I need. So we'll do, I think I'm only going to do one row of them, and then maybe the rest all cayennes. I have never gotten echinacea to grow well for me. So this is an interesting experiment. It's more than I meant to plant, but whatever. That'll be fine. Okay, echinacea. Put its little sign up. The nice thing about doing these on video is when I forget what I planted, I can always come back here and look. All right, let me go upstairs and see what herb it was that I found after I made the labels. So the other one is German chamomile. Made it a label, and it's gonna go in there. Let's rip you open there. Oh, teeny, 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 tiny seeds. I feel like I'm sprinkling fairy dust here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So like I said, this one would be a great one to be able to use in my business because it is such a great anti-inflammatory, soothing herb. It has tea uses as well as its general uses in skin. It is just a lovely, lovely, lovely herb. There we go. All right, y'all. This section is done. All right, it's the moment of truth. So I've got a light down here for this one, a light here, a light there. They're not perfect. I actually have a grow light upstairs that I'm going to use for this one. And then I've got my big grow light that I'll use for the bottom one. But, and I've got these two up here to help with the big plants once I get them up here. That's something I'm going to ask my husband to help with. So, hey, there we go. We can turn the light higher. Maybe. Oh, you can turn it lower. You can set the timer. I'm going to set it for 8 hours because that's all we needed. And we have a grow system. Yay! That's awesome. See you all later. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And eat something wild. Maybe something you grow using a grow system.